What's up, people?
Going for a walk.
Going for a early morning walk
Or an early
with the blind doggy. Alright, I'm gonna spin you guys around so it's a little more entertaining. You can see the neighborhood here. We're in West Modesto. Super foggy.
Right up here is where we found the teeth.
Yeah, I got a bunch of lawnmower blades from somewhere around here.
We passed it.
That I'm gonna use to make some knives. Alright. You gotta bear with me, people. I gotta get some practice on filming here. Plus, I didn't bring the selfie stick, which would have made my life a lot easier. I just figured I would share the morning walk with you guys here. Well, my dog just banged his head against the fence.
He's losing his ear there.
Poor guy can't see no more.
He's like 80. All his teeth
like
are missing.
80 or 83 in dog year or something like that. 85, I don't know. I tried to figure it out one day. Something like that. Which I'm kind of guessing at this point it might be cruel taking him for a walk. We're gonna go for it anyway. His eyes have this fog to them. Like, it literally almost looks like you could peel it off and he'd be able to see again. It's just so thick. It's like this cloudiness. It actually might be something that would be treatable if it was on a human being. Or if you had a lot of money to spend on your dog.
Maybe he'll walk home.
He still has a pretty damn good life, though.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
I mean, he's pretty spoiled. And even though he can't see, I mean, the house doesn't get rearranged very often, so he's able to navigate fairly well. Alright, so now we're tipping out of this neighborhood here and back onto the main drag. We were just trying to throw a few extra blocks on our walk, extend it a little bit. Want to cut right here?
Yeah, I wonder if they have that picture of that missing boy up still.
Alright, hurry up, car's coming.
Oh yeah, and it's foggy.
Hurry up, Angel.
A death wish right here. Hi guys. Morning.
I love this kind of weather. Call me crazy, but I love this kind of weather.
Show them this house right here. We should tell them the story of Bo.
Hey, we should walk. We should walk farther down that other part of the canal so we can see if those poppy seeds sprouted.
We were walking in this house right here. The neighbor went and said good morning to us. And Bo, he's super blind, and he
No, Bo did that shit on purpose. Like, really. I'm standing there talking to the guy. Bo does a couple little circles, looks up at me and lifts his leg and just pees all over my legs like a fire hydrant. I'm having a hard time believing that that was an accident.
Uh-oh, we got some morning activity, guys. We got some sirens.
I tend to believe maybe I slided him on a hot dog he wanted or something. He was pissed. Maybe I slided him on some leftovers and don't realize it. That was my lame attempt at humor, sorry. Alright, I got a wide sidewalk. I can walk backwards right now. I get some filming going on. Slow down. See the beautiful wife. Shit, that's no makeup. That's fresh out of bed, literally just rolled over flaked the drool off your cheek, and got dressed. I'm sorry. But to be hitting like that after fresh out of bed, I'm sorry. Them pieces is hitting. Oh, you almost got off, dude. You know, I don't feel bad for me if you get off. I feel bad for you because you never listen when you're off the leash.
And he's blind.
Therefore,
I should walk him at this point.
if you were, no, just tighten that up. Tighten that up.
Scared. Well,
Here, hold this and I'll tighten that up.
Alrighty.
Because he almost had that off. And if he manages to get that off,
Well, just don't choke
he's
him
gone.
out.
We'll never see him again.
Last time he escaped, he always comes back.
No.
But last time he did, he was
did
gone
that time, but
like 6
he wasn't
hours.
this far away from the house. He's blind now, and he wasn't blind then. I'm telling you, if he gets off of this, we'll never see him again.
Look at my handsome husband. He's so sexy. This is almost 14 years of marriage, y'all. Oh, there goes his leash.
Alright.
Are we still complimenting each other?
Oh, yeah. Whoa, look at that goose. What is that?
Ooh,
Is that a goose?
that's goose.
That's not a duck, I don't think. I think it's a goose. Oh, it might be a duck.
We should take them to the country and show them Wilbur. You should show your fans your hide.
My fans? Let's don't get carried away. I said my fans, let's don't get carried away.
Show
My 17 subscribers.
your 15 fans, followers you have, and tell them.
Hey, there might only be 17 subscribers, but those are 17 dedicated subscribers, you understand me?
We're working up there, guys. We're getting it.
At the rate I'm going, by the time I'm 90, I might be able to monetize my channel. Looking forward to it.
Which way are we gonna go?
The same way we always go, Angel.
Oh, that's this way.
Yes, ma'am. Alright.
Very way. Yeah, this would really suck if some decided to come flying through here. It's so damn foggy and hit me. But look at the oranges. So pretty. They look so good up there.
They do look delicious. All the low ones somebody grabbed.
He's a good boy, Bobo. Him good boy.
You being a good boy, Bo?
Yep. Yeah, are we sure we want to walk up that way that don't have no sidewalk in the spot?
Oh, they're coming to get you, babe.
Gonna come get Bo. He's been bad. My grandma, when we were kids, she used to tell us that if she heard sirens, she said that it was the cops coming to take us to jail.
Is that right?
We didn't listen.
So what do you think? Do you think Trump's going to end up pulling this thing out somehow?
I hope.
Well, obviously I hope too. I just don't, I mean, I've educated myself a little bit on politics this go around, but I mean, I don't know. Not enough to really have an opinion on it, but I really do hope that Trump has some way of pulling it out that's constitutional.
Yeah. Sorry guys, on this neighborhood there's like so many dogs and they
Especially this street and this other street we're going to be going to here pretty soon. They're not a fan of Bobo. I stepped on a piece of dog poop around here somewhere yesterday
morning.
Look at how big those grapefruits are. Those grapefruits are literally the size of those little basketballs, those miniature basketballs at Chuck E. Cheese. That's a huge ass grapefruit.
Hey, we should go. Oh, just kidding. It's not a through street. I was gonna say we should go down that way.
This is it just goes to the canal.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. It's just all that's gonna do is make our walk a little bit shorter. I'm walking for the exercise. I'm not interested in that. If anything, we need to lengthen it a little bit.
Yeah.
You can't just sit in the house all day
In the middle
and
of a pandemic.
not go do anything. Like, you at least have to get up of a morning and go for a walk, man, just to get the blood flowing and the muscles working.
Get some vitamin D, you guys.
I know. That's what we do. We take vitamin D, vitamin C, zinc, and then a multivitamin on top of that every day. The multivitamins geared towards each one of us specifically for our needs. Like, my daughter's is a teenage one, and my wife's is geared towards females and their problems, I guess.
One a day women pills, y'all.
And then mine's from GNC, Mega Man or something, Mega Men.
A man one a day, y'all.
They definitely help, though.
For sure. And we take the elderberry.
Yeah, the
gummy
gummies.
bears. Those are pretty delish.
It could just be in my
Almost
head,
like
but
eating a
if
fruit
I start
snack.
feeling like I'm not feeling well, and I take a couple of those elderberry gummies, and it's probably just in my head, it's probably the placebo effect, but I honestly feel shortly after like I'm feeling better.
Yeah, and there's also this other thing that we used to take like a few years ago. It's fairly on the expensive side. It's about anywhere between, I want to say, like 17 to like 20 something
Drinking my coffee.
dollars a box. And
That's pretty smooth, huh?
oh yeah, iPack. And it's called something with like OCC, but
I think I'm the first person ever to accidentally join the American Gun Association.
yeah.
I really, no, because I started to fill it out, and, and then I clicked out of it. I didn't think I submitted it. I really didn't. And then a couple weeks later, there's this box on the porch, and I'm like, I didn't order nothing, so I just figured it was something for Taylor for Christmas. And then I opened it, and sure enough, it had a bunch of merchandise and hats and shirts and everything in it.
His coffee cup. I think it had a couple
And it ain't nothing
stickers.
free, so
I'm sure we got charged somewhere along the line.
I'm just
Somewheres.
hoping it was a one-time fee. I should be paying, though. I mean, I'm just not exactly in a position to do it right now. But once I'm able to, I'm going to join. Even though I don't agree with everything the NRA does, you have to stick with the people that have pull and that have the means to get something done. I mean, you're never going to agree with everything somebody does, no matter who it is. So as long as it's nothing too detrimental to the Second Amendment and too detrimental to our gun rights, period, I feel like
And we care about our
I feel like it's
country,
necessary.
y'all. We don't agree with what's going on out there in the world today. You know?
and the way things are going right now, I mean, this is the closest it's ever looked to there actually possibly being armed conflict in this country. And everybody tiptoes around actually saying that.
There's a car right here.
Nobody
We're in
likes
the
to
fog.
say actual, like, civil war or another revolution or
Guys,
something,
if
but
we get hit by this car, you're our witnesses.
the fact of the matter is, the way things are going right now, there is no telling what's going to happen in this country. We're already in a cold civil war, without a doubt.
Yeah. What's your guys'
I'm just wondering what a fight looks like, like what does the battle look like? Maybe you guys could answer that in the comments. Like, I'm just curious to know, like, who would we be fighting? Obviously people with leftist ideals, but who? Like, would it just be like a straight march to DC and just physically removing people from power and hoping that the military doesn't get involved? I just have a hard time believing that a substantial enough chunk of our military is going to kill Americans. I have a hard time buying that. Then again, I could be wrong. And even if on the outset they start, they comply, and the young soldiers and the young cops and stuff, they do some terrible things. I think eventually it's going to end up them not wanting to take part in it anymore. It's going to end up just being like mercenaries and UN soldiers and stuff like that we would be fighting. I think the U.S. military, the conflict between them and the United States citizens or the militias would eventually die off, because I just don't see American citizens wanting to kill Americans like that.
Yeah.
He
almost joined a militia a few times.
But
I thought we were cheersing. Sorry.
Yeah, I know you did, but it's all
My
good.
bad.
We can cheers too.
Blood.
But I don't know. I know that I would fight for sure,
and I don't want him to.
and I wouldn't just want to go off fighting in something I didn't know, so I'd do my research. But I definitely would fight on the side with the conservatives and with the people that believe in the Constitution as an absolute. Because it is, in my opinion. The Constitution is an absolute good, and anything that goes against the Constitution or distorts it in any kind of way, it just really bothers me.
Anything that's
really
not of
does.
God is of the devil.
Yeah,
Period, point
but
blank.
like seriously, when they try to step on the Constitution, they try to bend the rules, and they try to, even talk of doing away with the Second Amendment, that it's outdated. I remember when that was going around for a while, some years back. That was terrifying to me. Like, there's just no way. If they ended up doing something like that, that is the only thing that gives the Constitution any kind of teeth. Without the Second Amendment, what do you got?
You should turn the camera towards you, honey.
You know what I mean?
I can see you talking.
Yeah, I don't want to look at my ugly mug. They want to look at the road.
Oh, you're handsome. Don't give yourself enough street cred. Show them that thing right there. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, kind of looks like a mess to me, but or almost like it's not quite done. Maybe. I don't know. It's just going to be interesting to see how this thing unfolds. It's funny. Nancy Pelosi's house gets vandalized in San Francisco, one of her mansions, and it's the friggin', the leftists that are doing it. It's unbelievable. I mean, these people, they don't stand for anything. They literally are just looking for opportunities to loot a store, to steal something, to make somebody's life miserable. It's just all games to them.
And then they blame it all on Trump supporters.
And then these rich white kids go back home to mommy and daddy, and they leave these neighborhoods that these poor people have to live in all torn up and their stores ripped apart. Now, these poor people in these impoverished neighborhoods that don't have transportation have to travel farther to go to a store, have to travel farther to get a pair of shoes or to do anything that they need to do. It's just, I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me. But I don't know, I'm gonna sign off, but it's been interesting.
Say good morning.
Yep. Say bye, babe.
Bye, babe.
Say bye, Bobo.
Bye, Bobo.
But yeah, if you guys want to leave a comment
Please
and
subscribe.
Let
us
I don't
know
know,
your views.
just a comment on whatever, an opinion on something I said, or just saying hi. I don't know.
If you have a
I'm just interested. I've been on YouTube for a while, but I just don't have much of a following. I haven't put much effort into it, but
You should show them that really cool.
if people
house.
start showing interest in the videos, I'm definitely gonna keep vlogging. But not that I have an exciting life. I don't think anybody does right now, but anyways, if you guys could like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, I would appreciate it. All right, you guys have a blessed day.